Welcome to the world of Vidal Sassoon home grooming. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover how quick and easy it is to create today's most popular hairstyles for your entire family and give them a look they'll love. You'll learn the professional techniques for cutting, shortening, shaping, and styling hair right in the convenience of your own home with your clipper set and attachments. For over 40 years, Vidal Sassoon has been the leader in designing and manufacturing quality hair care products for home use. And during that time, thousands of people have discovered that even if you've never trimmed hair before, with the right tips and techniques and a little practice, you can be cutting hair like a pro. And this video has been specially created to show you how, step by simple step. Before we start, let's become familiar with your hair clipper and attachments. You'll find that the hair clipper has been designed to fit comfortably in your hand, so it's easy to hold and use. Some clippers have an adjustable blade. To adjust the length, simply turn the lever on the side of the clippers. Your clipper comes with a variety of guide combs that make cutting hair safe and easy. Use the tapered combs for trimming around the ear. To install a guide comb, remove the blade guard that is supplied with your clipper. Slide the guide comb down over the blade, making sure it's securely fastened. The guide comb enables you to cut the hair at a specific uniform length. It also guards against cutting the hair too short. Just remember, the smaller the guide comb, the shorter the cut. We recommend using the largest guide comb until you become comfortable with the hair trimming technique. Most clipper sets also include a professional styled shears for trimming hair and bangs and a barber comb for trim and overall appearance. For your convenience and for achieving the best results, we suggest having some additional items handy. A towel to keep hair off the neck and clothing, a spray bottle to dampen the hair before or during trimming, and a brush to help style the hair. Today, Nicholas needs some clipper action to change this one-length look to something shorter and more textured through the top. Start by blending the shorter nape and side areas to the longer lengths on top. Then, take the top lengths shorter while creating a textured effect at the same time. Have your equipment ready in a working space with good lighting and plenty of room. Seat the person high enough so that they do not have to bend or stoop. For best results, the hair should be clean and damp. Damp hair lies natural and is easier to cut. Just use the spray bottle to dampen slightly. Then, after running a comb through the hair, towel away any excess water. Comb the hair in its usual style. Now, turn the clipper on and hold it so your wrist is free to maneuver the clipper up and down. The guide comb selected will determine the final length. Better to start with the largest and work your way down than to cut the hair too short. Begin at the back of the head. Place the front of the guide comb at the edge of the hairline. Using what we call the up and away technique, simply draw the clipper up through the hair using the comb attachment guide. As you approach the round part of the head, curve the clipper away. This technique produces a longer cut, so the hair has a blended, tapered look. Slowly work your way around to the sides, remembering to arc the clippers up and away as you move closer to the top. When you reach the ear, gently fold it over and following the hairline, move the clippers in the direction of the face. When you are finished, it is time to trim the sideburns. Turn the clipper off and remove the guide comb. With the clipper turned upside down, gently trim the sideburns and the edge around the ear. Hold the ear down when needed to keep it out of the way. Tip the head forward and use the same technique to clean up and trim the neckline. Now you are ready to cut the longer hair on top. Starting at the crown, comb both the hair that you just trimmed and the untrimmed hair out and away from the head. Using the shorter hair as a guide, work your way forward, stopping before reaching the bangs. To achieve a consistent length, it is always important to hold the fingers the same distance from the head. At first, we suggest that you draw the hair out all the way to the end to avoid cutting too short. Trim small sections at a time and comb often to catch any uneven spots. By angling the clippers into the cutting line, you'll create more texture in the finished result. The final step is to trim the bangs. To create a spiky look, hold the hair you just trimmed and the longer hair out and away from the head, being sure to keep the hair closest to the hairline the longest. Point the clippers at a steep angle and cut into the length, creating longer and shorter pieces. Remember that wet is longer than dry hair, so make the cut longer than you actually want. Now that is a sharp-looking haircut. Your clipper set is equipped with all the necessary items to maintain your current hairstyle. Because Anthony needs a slight trim, we are using the clipper without a guide comb for the closest possible cut. Beginning at the back, simply follow the contours of the head slowly, working toward the sides, then let the clipper glide around the curve of the ear. Above the ear, follow the side of the head straight up to the top. Slowly work your way to the front. Use the same technique on the other side. To cut the top, use the same technique as the sides and the back. Now you are ready to use the trimmer to clean up the hairline on the neck, sides, and forehead. Just hold it lightly against the skin and pull down. Trim the back of the neck in the same manner. By using a razor, you can create a cleaner hairline. And here's the final look. You can use your trimmer to maintain your hairstyle and keep it looking fresh and new. Today's young professionals and college students are active and continually on the go. They want a hairstyle that's fun, easy to care for, and great looking too. Begin by wetting the hair and then drying it with a towel until it is slightly damp. Comb the hair until it is evenly distributed and falls naturally. You can also, if you wish, cut the hair dry. With the person seated comfortably, have them move their chin to their chest and keep their spine straight. The first cut is important because it will serve as your guide length for the rest of the cut. Comb the hair through and make the initial cut. Now use the hair you just trimmed as a cutting guide for the rest of the hair. Slowly work your way across, combing and checking often for any uneven length. To cut the sides, part the hair from ear to ear. Clip the back section out of the way. Simply tilt the head away from the side you are cutting, comb the section in front of the ear down, and slowly work your way to the front. Repeat this procedure on the other side. To create layers in the front of the hair, keep the hair parted from ear to ear. Then, part the hair from the top of the head to the middle of the front hairline. Having Stephanie hold her head up and straight, comb the right section forward. If you want shorter layers, comb the section up and out. Then, picking a spot on the face that is lower than you would like the layers to hit, use your fingers as a guide and slowly work your way to the longest point of the section. Repeat this procedure on the other side. Take time to check for uneven spots. Finish up with a hairdryer and brush to add any extra body to the hair. An easy way to trim your bangs is the AccuEdge. Using a comb, lay it against the front of the hairline. At the place the surface of the comb leaves the head, part the hair at that point through to the temples. Combing the hair straight down, lay the AccuEdge at a position that is longer than the desired length. Slowly cut the hair following the bang trimmer. Your clipper is designed to last a lifetime, and it comes complete with everything you need to keep it running like new. After you've finished using it, unplug the clipper and brush away any hair from the blade. Then, simply apply the special lubricating oil to one side of the blade. If the clipper isn't used for an extended period, simply re-oil the blade before using. That's all the maintenance needed. Your clipper set will not only give you great-looking professional results easily and quickly, it'll save you hundreds of dollars. Just think, with the cost of an average haircut at about $15, a once-a-month trip to the barber or hairstylist adds up to $180 a year. For a family of 4, using the clipper set can save you up to $720 a year. We want to thank you for purchasing your clipper set and hope that the professional tips and techniques you've seen in this video have helped you feel more comfortable and skilled with your clipper. We encourage you to view this video often and practice what you've learned. With a little practice, you'll soon be able to give your family and friends a great-looking haircut quickly and easily right at home. And remember, for all your home grooming needs and more information about the complete line of Vidal Sassoon precision haircutting equipment, simply pick up the phone and call this toll-free number. Vidal Sassoon, for more than 40 years, the leader in home grooming and personal care products.